Right, Yema Obibia Acho Efamra ETE3 so live and Enumerate and a Kiyata the 16th day of the month 20 of the 7th month 2025. China Nyamepa I am a birthday on the 17th I am a birthday you know. Ayana fi Washington so na fi was waiting me we drew na birthday wishes na etinyaba and tomorrow we'll be doing the birthday edition of the show live here on ETE3 live on Facebook and YouTube ni streaming live or enya sem keto akra now obetumi join na fame corresponding to me so me page live Obretuoba Obretuoba the humble leopard live on Facebook on so me page na eda honoma so do abetumi enya bia hwe na bibia so etimi akoso pa exactly 30 minutes past 8 e wa hanem say ya ye baba be din komona bibia so etimi akosi den e call den e si wo Ghana den e kragu we ase nyina den e si na nwumre ye baba be bi nsem nim ne adidi komona bibia so etimi akosi pa nsem ne de bebre e wo hono ma ye be bi mara na ni koma e be di ni nyina no ye de be gina energy minister okowura mu e wo the government accountability na oko the Ministry of Communication oko ye meet the press and some of the court to jana na be trans ne bi na yedidi hu komo no bia so enya bi atimi as usual me did Obretuoba Nana Kofi Frimpong justice and production team wo mo bo mechi dom na wo mo bo ama yetimi di dwumade ni nyina abra no Mr. ETE3 o he fra bruchi mema wo support right from there na o boy echi dom a enya asem keto akra so na urem e wo Ghana hanum say Mr. Pius so ejina yechi enya asem keto akra uba Ghana haya director Asian General one crime pumpuni manto muta yechi den Cobra so ta yechi na Omega and I face the director himself I know fear na fe o he bibia streaming bibia to bibia no a mark dudu kuno the fanboy and the freshest honestly you know a man friend a Mecca by a friend colleague guest and a friend Collins was there na no hu no and in the 3 no ni na bodi se kakra na waja wo hono man hu na o mo feeling say ono say ono na ma me bitimi hu no ka che say opene so ba woni fi ampa o che ma me ne ba o che ma me ne banana kama pa enya se keto eto ono no guess ni nyina no me ka kire mo yes say ope be ma ne ho ofeni na wo a o de oba ono be che obi kwa ono bitimi wo che na awo wo che so ono ale se bo ho ka as usual said ti ono oye fanboy mu be mu oye fanboy rough nti ono no e ba ne saa guess ni nyina ya da no ono me se ono na maami bi hu no ti ohu na me de picture beto so amama hwe that ya pe e collect picture to so na omo hwe collect kakra na omu manu maami ni hu collect sade ne hu fe ene sade wote guess ni ya da no pa me de picture beto so na guess ni mo hu no nti no mu diema yes ye de number be mamo and ono no se bia o pawo na wachi na unya wo a o de bra ono de be chew kwa akwa ma dwenye correct okay you be you free so cry over story akwa oh pe collect picture to so na me fan nchere data pe collect picture to so na guess ni hu no me ka ati ase de ono no ye friend awche a fan boy na awche na se bibia enkoso kama ever it guess ni na ma campaign no kama china me birthday china data mamento nka stay madek mamento nka china na yehu de eko mamento nka na yehu de eko china me birthday china no the birthday show will come on na bibia so ati bia cause it Mr. Pius data Pius mamento nka china me birthday that Asian mamento nka yes birthday no china yendi no in a grand style na bibia so ATV enkosi pa china no se kamutimi elinki na nka pizza kakresia cake sia drink sia na niema kakra wa chiri on na afi ye hu se yes birthday boy na nkasa aba na afi bibia so ati yakoze ti chenya me pa wo dum ye ya cash birthday program ne beba so and director Pius de mijinidi and a minimum director Imbadek yo mutimi ye ti china fi ha be ye de etiro ba na afi birthday ni nyina no ye de ahwehwe so da bibia so ati bia kosi as usual na se kira no se me bo adwuma ni nyina na se me sepe on wo ye ni se anu ma sepe kakra nice one na say ye konkon ye ginamu na bibia so koso life na say bibia koso ye kina me fresh yo e kina ma yi ma bodwu se ni nyina yes metwe me twa me ti na say ha na e pa ni nyina befu aha cha because a cha me di birthday na bibia to be koso life ye change video na say na ye ko bibia obi a join live on Facebook Imadek TV and afi YouTube no so ETE3 TV live on YouTube. Yen share ni nyina ye nin komo. Na Sunday ye di animu ya no. The NPP the National Delegate Conference. Enya asem keto akora. Ebe hwese ankomo ni nyina e wo hodom. Na bibia so etimi akosu ye pa enya asem keto akora na. Enra His Excellency John Dramani Mahama okopie mu e wo Western North region. Na okopie mu Western North region. Ena me no kase no Ashanti region. Na oko Ashanti region no mamu ni se KJT market no John Dramani Mahama de see here enti ene oko visite KJT market phase 2 ekohwe the project so far baby a adu na wahye Kumase fobo KJT ene Kumase fobo se ene obema Kumase ba be a marketing hub ene wadi nkomo bebre e wo hono ma eno no in the course of the show no ye de be wurawura mu kakran no watimi ba enra na or the thank you tour na Edra thank you tour and okoye bi wa Ashanti region no and no Western North region na oko Western North region no and na odi nkomo no chim na amanfo koka galamse e ho nsem ho no ma e ma nana ya ojebi the National House of Chief President e koka say galamse say ye my pa na ono ane nkrofo ene ne omo ye galamse ene ho nkoniaba Aruna president enobati yesi tax force na ko galamse site omuko ye no eye panyini bi anase ebia obi a owa aban ma frɛ wo mu ka kyerɛ wo mu so omunya honom afi so tax force no mo kɔ no amanfo so ahyase eye omu sɛ de omu na eye omu kutia tax force no omu ma tax force ni nya adwuma nya omu adwuma sɛ de wo ya na ya frɛ tax force fonts omu nsan yesi obi ama say Joseph Yamin oye national organizer of the NDC and the third vice chairman Abanga Yakubu omudia ba be piepie ma nei mampagina bo akiri akoma yoko ama the attorney general edi akoma yoko say yoko hwehwe omu nsemu na the issue of galamsey fighting no abey over the period that obia e kan ho asem na eno na mampagini ba ya ote anti galamsey tax force any encro ote the blue water guy and afi so the gold board tax force wo mu nyina tax force the Hana BCU ono human organizer edema the National Democratic Congress NDC and then ono so kra no ateni ho asi abonte they are all in a omoko galamsey site omo chain crofo na eno na mampanyini edi nkomo ana all say nipa biara obe na dwene say ono obe obeye biribia edi etia galamsey tax force for no yanchi om eno na ode to so all kasa ewo Western North region na o chiremu sei na o kase President John Mahama orders arrest of person impersonating anti-galamsey tax force enti nipa biara ono no why na ho se me ye party ba ana ye ne ade aban ne ba ye ne ye wotumi ye ne ekuta tumi enti no sa na te ade tax force one ba ye be ye ya ju se ye mo nye ye be mo ye mampanyina hyese sa ankrofo ne ye nche wom whether oye NDC ni oye NPP ni oye CPP ni oye sikani oye mampanyini dunya kora no mampanyini se nipa biara tax force wono obe na ju se oha wo mu oye impersonation like oye no se oye tax force ni anase on tax force wono twetwe aya no baba as o bribe wo mu so omunya microphone to galamsey e wo galamsey site bia no mampanyini se ye nche wo mu na galamsey fight maka kire we are fighting galamsey fight and na me ka se mi kire o say ye na ya asase ni e wo se ye bon ho ban ni eti fighting galamsey na bibia koso na maka kire dada say enei attorney general e de krata ba beto abonten na krata be na attorney general de beto abonten yete ya na nkrofo bi a ya chi wo mo galamsey site e be ka say tax force of wa omukọ galamsey site ni we no omu esisi wo mu jiji omu sika ye niema bia hu ni mfaso e de tia wo mu na ni nyina no ye yewura Joseph Yamina oye the national organizer edema the NDC amanyuku no on the third vice chairman Abanga Yakubu ana omo na ehye omachi na omo yesa Emma Joseph Yamin ni Abanga Yakubu Babonte be ka se enya no korre for a proactive measures of the side of the government, you know. The government through the Attorney General actually letter koma Yoko. Say Yoko ntone boase. Na omo hwehwe nsem nim. Na omo he say ensem na ye kafa the national organizer and the third vice chairman ho no. Eye no kore ana. Na eno ene ne Yoko ede krata Attorney General krata na ba beto abonte ye to ye boase. Na yakenkan na ye dwedwam ede ama wahu anwumre yi. Na bibia so etibi akoso ye. Nti ye dwedwam na bibia so etibi akoso ti letter no eto wa na yato ye boase adwudwam egigim ene da so no ye dwudwam na wo so wanya bi etie anya bi ahwe na bibia so etibi akono wahu de ekoso wo Ghana sese adwuma Attorney General no ebo ena afi so aban no ebo ede aboa se de be ye galamse nipa biara se de mampanyina ka no oben no se me ni aban ne na me ni aban ne bae eti galamse no me kuatia abana na so okwatia galamse non be na address galamse on prema abana nkuntia nemum oni abana be di said yes no abana access ye nchiritie nei the two party members are omo ye NDC amanyokuo nim empanifo na omu tintimai wa NDC amanyokuo nim no ene abana hye to the Attorney General say Yoko ene omu endi na say na community letter ni I said the Republic of Ghana coat of arm ne boho baya a dem say timaya a dem den I say Office of the Attorney General and Minister for Justice PO Box MB 60 Ministries Accra Visitor address GA 1100507 and our face date 15th of July 2025 I said the Executive Director, Economic and Organized Crime Office, Yoko, number 18 Independence Avenue, Accra. I said, dear Executive Director, you drum now what I say, Tiway, what Aqua Coma, Yoko, and Pennyfor, the Attorney General and the Minister of Justice, and I trade Aqua Coma woman. Say, na in or say directive to investigate allegations of illegal mining activities by named individuals or say ensha yediama mo say munye hwehwemu emfa ntansa bi ankrofo keka efa galamse tuo ho ewo saa nipa ya yabobo omudin mu eho Monya san hwehwemu no sesi emfa emma yen Attorney General etimi atwere ede kose omunyanye san hwehwemu no enibanimu ya emfa emma na entimi emwa yen ase oman or say I write to direct your esteemed office to initiate investigation into suspected illegal mining activities being perpetrated by certain individuals within mining districts in the country. They all party in or say, Matra the abawos was so ye say, Nabra na yan shishemu, Evan crophobia omu tu galamse, omun famera kwanso, and two former good year. Na omodemra, omunam a quamponeso, and a two former good year, our mia ye two former good year, our maimu, to wase. Nyabotre, Netrisha san crofo in semu, emaye. Na ye hunu se ampa no kore wo mu ensem na ensem a ye ka fo mu no eye no kora na o se allegedly enti no eye enkrofo na e kan enti to bo ase hwehwem aye ni ehunu se ensem o mu ka no so eye no kora sa se ampa se o mu ye illegal mining ana and oto aso o se this directive is born out of growing public concern collaborated by media reports and intelligence regarding the involvement of some citizens in unauthorized mining operations, generally called galamsey. Or say, the air chida browno, any the air yano aye or man for no, Edo enu omo hwehwemu omo hwehwemu ena amanfo no pene ensem a amanfo ka media fo de ka ene ensem a media fo de to abonte ene de yate ye ka se intelligence a na ta se bibia yate ye nyantiye bi se ye ka intelligence a ta se ye nya ntiye bi se enti sa ntiye na aban ne se wanya no ena o ka kire yokofo se sa ntiye nti no wo mo nhwe na enkrofo bi a yema wo mo kwan na omunam ekwan bonne so na enye mrakwan so etu foma gudie e wo Ghana ye friend galamsey no onhwehwe wo mu nsemu I said that are in blatant contravention of the provision of the Minerals and the Mining Act 2006 Act 703 I said sadie ni tia emra eda ho a yedi tu foma gudie ewo Ghana hanu say no emra no ye shen 2006 emra no Act 703 sa emra no omatia na ewo se utia Ghana mra so a yedi utina mra kwa so ye hwehwem ye hu se udifo a yedi ugira mra kwa so as amended by Act 995 these activities not only float out mining regulations but also gravely endanger our water bodies, forest reserve and local livelihoods. I say sabra bona wo mo bo eni anamona wo mutu ekwamboni omonam sto adi tu from agudie no 1 enye mmara ne nkwa no matia 2 enye mmara ne nkwa no mani so nemom ede ohawa no odene ye kasa bibi ye gravely endangered just a hawa anu odene a hawa emu oduru a hawa ehu a hawa emu ohwerem ena ede ba emfama kwawo ede be say yensuo ese yensuo no ede ese yensase a nyankopo ye jade ato because garansen now they are doing it in our water bodies and our water and our forest reserves yen kwaya odum nyankopo ndi ama yen ya ebo ye ho ban wo mu sei no afo mu wi omu wie ye omu sei yensuo na omu sei yen kwaya no afi so esad ohawe mu odin ebre nipa ete wonum no abrabo etiene deformities are very higher. We have a lot of deformities. And any bebre obako yabe wo bi na nani fani ho yabe wo bi na nsani ho yabe wo bi no na we did them all because of this act ekoso this act ensua omonum mercury ne cyanide ya dey friends so because he mine gold ese amanfo abrabo etu atwere de akwa yoko I say as your office is aware His Excellency the President has consistently reiterated his government's firm commitment to eradicate illegal mining and restore sanity to the natural resource governance regime in Ghana. I say, mo ya aware say man penyina se ne ho bo aka ne ho ntam say sa abrabo boni a ye bo a eye illegal mining e forma gudie tuo boni a ye mfa mrakwan so ntu na ye mfa enkutura se e de katase hye as ayi emfikire ne katase hye tuo eno na mampanyini die se opese otu ase na obo ye mfo ye ngudie ne ye niema ho ban e wo Ghana se de mampanyini na hye wo na ban mu empere dodo a ode betena ban mu no saa ene wa hye that tore mane na ho mame saa ene wa hye se ode betena ban mu no saa ene wa ye se obetu ase e de afiri wo o say in line with the natural stance the pursuant to your mandate under the Yoko Act 2010 Act 804 I am directing your office to investigate the following persons named in recent credible report for interrogation. me show enam at emre bo yoko adwuma no ho ban no eye mra ye no 2010 emra no ukomu a ni nyina so no eye 804 ye gyina so de ahye wo se na ya show office ne se san krofo wei mu ye bebubo mu din na ye nyanteye na yate na ensem a ye ti ni mu ye kroje na efi bia nimu no ese hwehwe wo mu nsem ye ka se credible source and a credible report there na se be a credible na se eye emu da ho hwehwe o mu nsem for interrogation na hwehwe o mu nsem now namely Mr. Yakubu Abanga and Mr. Joseph Yamin. Additionally, you are to investigate any other person found to be complicit in this unlawful mining activity. Now, ose yate na yahun se enkrofo we mo yanya ensebe mu da ho kire se they are omo eka galamse a ekoso a former goodie to bonia ekoso o my we mu no enipa ye bo mu din no a yanya omo edin abasese no Abanga Yakubu and afe Joseph Yamina oye the national organizer of the NDC and Abanga Yakubu oye the third vice chairman of the NDC se hwehwe mu se enyo mu nko a se bo hwehwe ma nipa biara mu be hunu se woro se ne hu nsem ne hu bon mu bibia no mo fa ni magina na kwan no hwehwe ni nsem mu eno na oka o say additionally complicit minor activity. The scope of this investigation should include the matter highlighting in the Professor Frimpong Boateng's report on illegal mining. So, where is the Professor Frimpong Boateng Interministerial Committee report on illegal mining? And Attorney General say, Omawia, enya no kwa, but omunche say, and Sembia, Professor Frimpong Boateng, ne report to Adebetu Abonten on illegal mining activities under His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo time. Yemfa sanya mani nyina mra ne nhwehwemu bi, we should highlight them. Eti yensa nhwehwe yemmie so ne nhwehwemu biem. O highlight bi bia na je se ade wo se yie pie. Eti yenyim pie ne yensa nhwehwe sansem nim biem. I told you enra me yi kire o say Professor Frimpong Professor Frimpong Boateng was crying. Enra was crying because of Bibisawa. So where is Professor Frimpong Boateng report? And when you know we see Charles Bishop, Kejemfua, Ochredakun, Western Regional Minister, Ajapame Samo, their name came in books in the book of Professor Frimpong Boateng's report. Said they were doing illegal mining, including some NDC officials. Attorney General said, Yoko, and Kofasa report to the Samra. Now, after that, the Professor Frimpong Boateng ni Ghana. May that say, yet the Professor Frimpong Boateng ni Ghana. Or we know say after so ye interministerial committee on illegal mining. Every year, then a report to Abonteno. I said, I am battling 5 court cases over my Galamsey report, and then Attorney General C. He gave this report to Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The then Attorney General Godfred Odame was fighting him. That's if it's never we know to some many uncle. Now me the year reference. I'm on Enra Mekaofia said we need to visit we need to visit Professor Frimpong Boateng's reports. The said Attorney General as I say visited. Or say furthermore, considering the regulatory oversight role of the Mineral Commission, you may invite the Chief Executive Officer of the Commission to assist in the investigation. Very nice. My mom is Attorney General because nipa e was ye di kai fra no mani be churchesem aye the Minerals Commission's boss, because anything that will happen should be under his watch. At the Minerals Commission boss no only assisting in this investigation. Anything that he knows, aye then and amount for concessions to lands to mine, because any mining activities that will go needs to pass through the Mineral Commission's office. So the Minerals Commission boss should assist. Obianka say Mineral Commission boss aye money, but he needs to assist us in this investigation, and I think it's a call in the right direction. And you think I may bomb in some Ede Ama Attorney General no. It's a call in the right direction. And you think I may bomb in some Ama Attorney General no. It's the Minerals Commission boss should also assist the government in this investigation. Na entimi MYA na bibia nkoso. It's the Minerals Commission boss no etimi assist the government in this investigation. Ebe boye nyina asoman na bibia so etimi akoso ye pa ede amaye asoman na bibia so etimi akoso ye ede amaye asoman ewo ho. Eti Minerals Commission boss no what we are entreating him and ne say ono so ba boa in these investigations and things will go peacefully as it needs to go. Na bibia so etimi akoso ye pa ewo ho enye asem ketwa. Eti the Minerals Commission boss should also cooperate na bibia entimi enkoso emaye ewo ho no na bibia enkoso fine emaye obi no betre ye o say I trust a Yoko will treat this matter with the urgency and the gravity it deserves in order to uphold the rule of law and ensure the integrity of our extractive government framework. Etobi no beka say oti Yoko di say Yoko ebe hwa ye adwuma no na wa ye adwuma ni ye say de ebe ya aman ni hyehyɛ no ɔman ni nkyekire no bibia betibi akoso fine amana boa ye nyina asoman na bibia so atibi akoso ye pa owie na ɔkyerɛ wase your service you are in or say yours in the service of the republic owie ya na ɔde kan ɔde ne signature ebae Dr. Dominic Akrotinga Ayini MP Attorney General and Minister for Justice and also there otimi ede bae and on ti enei Attorney General say galamsey nhwehwemu yen start enimanimu ya yen start na yen start ye enye nhwehwemu no quick one e wo honoma nipa bia ne ho bom mu bia no yen start ye enhwehwe ne nsemu na bibia so entimi nkoso na Attorney General wie ye na ensem ne kwa abonte amanfo keka nsem na apɛ enatie the third vice chairman of the NDC aya Abanga Yakubu eba abonte ne be kasai oba no se den Abanga Yakubu ba ya wo se den o se NDC Abanga Yakubu pledged to resign if found guilty of galamsey involvement. O se ono so se bo se na waka se eba galamsey wonsem no mo de ato ne so ane Joseph Yamin nso se eba se ne ho bom mu se ampa omo nam galamsey site ena omo gigiska ena fe so no omo involved in galamsey ena galamsey koswa then ono no obe resign at the free the position as the third vice chairman of the NDC. This is not what we want. Let the investigations go through. Yet here, and this, do you know why I am clapping for the president and the attorney general? May Obama I'm a president and the attorney general because the attorney general and the president has not done what the previous administration did. The attorney general and the president has not done what the previous administration. When the report of Professor Frimpong Boateng came out, now we saw another Dan Kufuado. I mean, all sign Crofoti when there was a report talking about contaminants doing illegal mining or saying no correct. But this time around, even the national executives of the party has given out. Their government is in power, but they have given out to the Yoko to investigate them. And this is an action that is called for patriotism. When you idea was say and it is called patriotism. because we all need to come together. Say the first thing that you need to do is say now Joseph Abanga, your friend Joseph Yamin and Yakubu Abanga are national executive of the NDC. They take part of the government decisions. And you will sit there and do whatever that you want. No. The government has done the right thing. Mami banko kwekwa newe data fami kwa chokra enkofubia omayo mo galamsey tax force for man panyini be kase we ya chi mienu sa ankwase afo mienu ya chi wo mo omo nya galamsey tax force afi o madanu mo galamsey tax force eno mo nam me no kase ya chi wo mo mienu ya chi wo mo ai omo nya galamsey tax force ba o madanu mo galamsey tax force okwase on ma the Western Central Police Command has arrested 2 individuals for extorting and impersonating officials of the Ghana Gold Board tax. Omunye gold board. Omunye Jumama gold board. But you see, after the president came out to say, nipa biara obey impersonation like obey ne ho say or ye go board no obeko go site galamsey site no ogigi nkrofo sika no sa nkrofo nya yenche om ya che kwasiafo mienu we mo kwasiafo mienu we ya che om ya che om and you see Ghana will continue to have fools like this ya che om. You are not part of the your friend say gold board task force, but criminality chrono enti they have gone there just to collect gold. Anya omo ye tax for tomba aso omo baba be chewu na we are no na say omo no makasa ni omo ya mani gold na ode waji gold no ko there no ode ko the way that they attend now at the tax force now bana omo baba be gold omo baba be fighting illegal miners and illegal gold buyers. We will get people like this, and that is why I love the Attorney General's action on this. That is why I'm in love with the work of the Attorney General. Say Attorney General put up measures. Say even Joseph Yamin and Abanga Yakubu Omoya National Executive for Ghana. You investigate them. Or say the Western Regional Police Command has arrested 2 individuals for extorting impersonation officials for the Gold Board tax force. The suspects Foster Delord, 40 years, and Prince Wovi, 38 years, who claimed to be former military officers, were apprehended following a complaint that they had been visiting various gold dealers under the force and pretense of being tax force officials. Omo former military officers. You see, now no make assembly wa those that goes into the military what they learn is this is what they used to do. Criminalism. I see items retrieved from this suspect include a pair of handcuffs, incanters of pepper spray, an electric shocker device, a set of uniform, and cash amount to 500 Ghana cedis. They have since been arraigned before the Takwa Circuit Court and remanded into police custody as investigations continue. And you know, sound profile achiwomu yeshwe womu nsemu. Yachiwomu now they want to, you see, abandon the adiaba, and they are ex-military officers. Yakonya handcuffs, yakonya pepper spray, and yakonya a pair of scissors. Omo they call galams, omo they call sites, echo gold dealers for one, echo you say gold board tax force for kojijiska impersonation. And I love what the government is doing. The government needs to deal with them. The government needs to deal with them. That time I say, yanko. Na san kwasi adi we ye koso wo man nim no. Entimi free o. Onye osemeye. Na wawuram na okọ mam wo TikTok ni nyina oba comment so timi jagu e be kan. Yeah, live on Facebook. Imadek TV, live on Facebook, and YouTube no so live. Koko like ko share. Ni emie bie nsemu kansam no ne nka no kora na tibi. Ye mie bie my home ya me Amisti. Yes, DJ Amisti, the power DJ. Or live no so yen konko bie nsemu na yen kansam no sade ete. This is how we need to fight for our country. This is how we need to defend our country. Now, Yanko, you see, and I got that story over Kaya, 1st July. And I'm penny catcher, say, truth, the energy minister and minister of finance. Catcher say, Omode, levy be bar. Your friend said, energy sector levy. And don't forget that the energy sector levy is there already. Excellent. Energy sector levy now, excellent. You cheer 95, 90, 50 pesos. As it stands now, Okoto Kania, so. As the energy sector levy, excellent, so. And two kota, Uchia says, Kano. At the map, I know. Ya kota story, a buying say, Ghana, your energy sector, ne de ka. Your energy sector, no aboka. And Tisana tia dia, Ghana for Emma Yentia, you say, Yatifi was so free, Straba basic form. Because they got 17 cities. Yatimia to 12 17 cities. At the Ababa Bejina, and they 12 cities, 13 cities in Tino. Abana will say there be, we will need Sikaya de Bebo, Yankanya Hobra. Now, first, the energy minister, your friend is saying, John Abulai in a pop a catcher, say, Sasika, ya de Coco fuel, at the Ababa power, Yankanyano. Later, almost all the Baba Betua and a fe acquire and sembebre. Now, almost a ECG car and Omode Baba Betua. Nebatara catcher says ECG the car, and Yan was here to ECG or the car, and Yan Ghana phone was here to ECG Kamano. Because ECG car or deno, a Yadana Kania, Mekoto and Sana Mayusu, or Timmy Boka. And we have management, and I want my mother. ECG management board or so. Now, after your markings, when you know ECG board so. Canada, Japan, when you know Energy Commission, now and then ECG about Kanye was here to ya. Now, Abani Kasa, Amafo Kasa, so to how long? And they say, okay, Yatia say. Now, abani my proper communication. Abani beka today say one city now or they bano or the oil marketing companies in OMCs no, but unreflective or pumps and my young consumers in yen tuaka tie OMCs in the beka say the abani kaninya no correct because the abani kano or abani sikabi or the betu it will reflect at the pump. Every the consumer, the last consumer will pay for it. Now. Comparing this to the e-levy, e-levy is far better than this. Because e-levy, no more what we will get out of the e-levy and the monies that we are going to get, and those who will pay the e-levy. So I mean, transaction, I mean, e-levy. So I mean, decided, I mean, transaction, I mean, e-levy. But anytime you decide to do transactions, you will pay for e-levy. Energy sector levy, one CDNA, aye juma from an air corner. Now, yakoda sorry ya, fuel pumps are reflected. First, I need a top petrol, 12 cedis, 7 pesos, and then your top petrol, 12 cedis, 88 pesos. Now, diesel and 13 cedis, 30 cedis, 20 pesos, a jump 14 cedis. 38 pesos, which means and we are going to pay for it. And even the dead body will pay for this one CD levy. And the communication they gave to us and what they have done is wrong. And a free nekono say ukoto fuel that time the idea be ma fuel prices and ukoto ni se here the obetuano it is a 4 liters sika ode betua and that's what there be enya no collapse kra sika ode betua eka ho it say ya break me that say that you are breaking it down yamawa it tells you that now everybody is going to pay this and then driver for catchers driver for me at say omo the 30% increment e baba be kakes ka ho enche etiane okoto fuel liter 4 liters current price no Aye, 12 cedis. 12 40 and 249 cedis, 84 pesos. Which the D levy is 4 cedi. And D levy no, aye 4 cedi. So now out of 5 liters are D levy no uko 5 cedis of D levy, which you buy it for 62 cedis, 30 pesos for 5 liters. And now every liter of fuel be there is an amount auto 5 liters of fuel. You're going to pay 5 cedis additional of the price that you need to pay. And driver for Esu Obia Eka, and you see the explanation of this levy didn't sink into the mindset of Ghanaians. And now, the vice president, the spokesperson for the vice president, I'm a pratiba Bontebe Kasai. Obaya, or say this levy, Utemu, and yet permanent, a temporary till when? This levy is not permanent, it is temporary till when? Enkosi da bay, and ye and your name no can say, D levy no, a year juma. A year juma nyasem ketu akra. A D levy is working and we will pay. We are paying. Ye betuya and so ewo honoma and they now driver for no kasai after say you introduce you D levy no. Omudi nkomo. That time I intie driver for no nsema. Almost yes ya bonten so ekubisa ankrofo. Omo D levy no omo jitum ana wo munyintum. And you see some were saying say I was here to but me problem then say till when is that temporary thing going to last? Till when? That I mean team.
You know dream fa na mahama ye no.
Eya pa onye 2. Me man 2. O say say sika de etimi obi krom. Etimi obi krom kwan. To atwa ma abrachire MP regional ministers obi bike. Anya kroma amaso nko a enti wo de ere bia wo de wutika mu ya na amasaje tax no kwe yansa ma okwan utimi tu fa bike omoton bike wala pass kotobi na twi na fa kwa adwuma ya na ma utumi to se wonim se wuntimi a ena so no bi mbra wuntimi to fu atwi bike wo nti de wa na ya pa saska no ebetime si hospital e wo mkrom bolga.
And you know, I want to say, I'm for say, I buy na yadie, I buy no yadie, papa, say, on also what me, Ede Sadia no Abba, what they bois, et you know, bois or mine, yen Kanya Samni and Kanya Tria, and Nabi Biaso et me, Akosu. So, I'm not against this D levy, but if it is temporary, till when? Enkosi pay. Then I am called now. We had here. Is it a buy no medical catcher that say abandoned initiatives will be a guaquem. Initiatives are the guaquem no. Aye, dear Nidia. Obakai abandoned catcher, say when the NDC was in opposition. A catcher, say now, or more about the schools. I school farming. Now you dey feed these schools because ade betimi aboa na abusti agri sector na nkola na aduane omudi wo schools ni nyina no o matimi adidi ye amomo ato mo ne say we will encourage the school farming yan tete no time na yen ko school no na ye wo school farms na ye di school farms ni na ye wo school farms ni edua edurubele bia yetimi confess school farms ni maduane ni bitimi de be ye aduane ma yedi na ye was school animals me kan tie ko wi school aponche ba akwa ye chetria ye ko wi school aponche ba akwa ko bo aduane di ye ya ma ye tua ye adija mfi senior high school ye tua ye ene abana kasa na also the president initiative in agriculture and agribusiness sign MOU with Get Fund GES and NSAA NSA on school farms presidential initiative. Etienne, ye be man kola na dua duane wo school. Na ye on say schools to one sase bebre. And the lands are there enye hwe. And na ye de pressure ni nyina kogu aban so. And me no ka say presidential initiative in agri business no. Oma kontiasia pam with the get fund. Ghana Education Service. Say school farming no ye initiative. Yaman kola ni nua duane wo school. Yaman kola ni nua duane no mu nya duane papa ni. En kola ni dua duane na omu benya duane papa di anya bie dia mea manema koyie. And this is good initiatives. It is schools ni nyina no. Now GES, GAT fund and NSA ever be carbon with the government initiative. No more implemented in school. So it is going to be part. Now, the agriculture no musua was school no. What was the importance of it? Oko secondary school ma, near agric a whole as a course. And they are the course science. And an agric science. That subject needs to come out. Nyempan kolane nko field. Let them not feel say kuyayo. Ye momu feel say kuyayo ye punishment. Any question momu feel say kuyayo ye punishment. But they should understand that kuyayo is also part of us. Ye want say obi a wan ko school na ye kuya. Etiene ye started study no kolane mu school. Na omu started to mu ko school. Na omu ye say kuya dwuma no. Na omu ya it will help us all as country. Ebema nnuane atimi aba now nnuane ye test ye tan sika kokra di begu ba fast talk etama nkola no they will feed themselves in school and they will eat good and proper food of them from their school farms. Ebema the local economy is so boosty because now the pressure on the government say abri bi obetam sika koto aduane dia ba be serving nkola no ebe ko form entina say nkola ne pa buru a o madua buru they can use some adi aye ayoyo o metibi di aye banku dokono ene sa na from the school farm. And this is a good initiative. Let's all support the government. Na yemman kolanti akola no kura be free school mo be fie no because he has worked on the field. Now one wonu afuom dwumanti no. Now through that government initiative for deba irrigation the farm irrigation is ni ma odeba no initiative akola no be free school mo be fie kura na onya aban adwuma nyeye no. Now, ultimately, farming is not punishment. And you know, Yama by number so say through the GET fund and the GES, you know, this initiative is coming, and I trust me and trust you. Now, Ghana is going on track. God can incarnate to near school farms. That I want no school farm munda. One no be then you who your school yabe? Unga school farm every emudwa deno. And he say more da yetimisha da opese uko fili keke. Ebia aburona ban mo dua aburona ban no aye bonene ade uko school farm mu to nyina na mu bubi na mo toton avrade yesu. Na it say yes nyema equity they should initiate it na intimemwa and enkola no ebe mo madi aduane pa. And Nyan Kolani di was school nanye with this initiative, Vaman Kolana Diania Buso, Yenya full shortages was school mubium. A better Yasen Kolana Dianini school, Nan Kolane bre, Omunya Dianini, Sanya Mani said, Omudia Banchia, out of the Banchi, Betia Gari, at Yama Womo. And your mamma said, Baby cry, say, Fufu machine abbey, you both Fufaman Koladi was school. I would at years before my abbey. But Kodas could be a word diabanche. Maybe Mrs. Mimi Handmaster, come on, diabanche. A Diani, Yacob pen 9 and the money a bayan woman, Coco Crani, and Coco can get initiative by school, ya Jibi, ya Tia portrait farm Cassia near the Atua, ya portrait farm Cassia near the Atua. Now, ye Jinam and Tim Coco Benini Abatun Kosuya. I'm a school name Kosuanity near Kumkukoni bi. W hired ya banche. Ya pay ya diam a koniniama, Kakaya young quine, ya wolf former school near te. But could dine one yet Fufui, ya yeno pianam kakraba, kokra daso, Nemkola idia. You see, the children will eat good. So let's initiate this school farming. A policy abane diaba. Let's all support it. Na abane enye ye. Na nkwala ni next the free SHS ni timi nyina. The only challenge in the free SHS ye nkwala na duane. The only challenges are free SHS nyae enye nkwala na duane. Yenye ni sa na intimi muae asomai, and you know this will help us as a country. Na na minority caucus na kasa. Omo ya press conference. Na minority uzi afei na Matthias ya say power asesa. Power to me asesa. Afei na Matthias ya say to me asesa. Power has changed. Automatically power has changed. And the minority caucus abe a press conference. Now press conference was about Obretuoba North by elections a course, election violence a course. And you see how this minority caucus in parliament were speaking. Now Omukasana said no, Ghana to me a free baby. To me a free baby. Now emere ye ninka so. When you have power, know how to utilize power. And the minority caucus in parliament are 30 miles out ye bo nipa 82 that they didn't do any press conference about it. 30 miles out ye bo nipa maku 8 etu pipe ti kumomo. Nobody talk about it. Yet yama kaswa through our kumsi ye bo bi tu okunu pay minority way ankasa. Not only they are majority. They didn't talk. Are you a West Wagon, a sitting MP like Sam George Yapono? Obi ankasa. Odododio election violence akoso. You never did any press conference of it. Are you also a Obretuoba North? Yamotuo. The emu way has happened. But you didn't say anything about it. The na way esi. Mama anye press conference. You didn't order the president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo to condemn it. Ye bonipa 82 or 30 South. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo said nothing about it. Ye bonipa 82 or 30 South. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said nothing about it. Are you also West Wagon? Ye kumnipa bonipa to amenebia prepra. The president, a certain president, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, said nothing about it. And Tiana, the minority, and we say, and one being answered BBC a Mampenikasa. And the minority caucus, woman caucus in parliament, Akasa, I didn't know more say. Omasemomo Kanyana said, President Mahama must publicly condemn. President Mahama must publicly condemn Obretuoba North violence and personally apologize to Hawa Kumisen and Nanekwe for what? Sano enya day. Huh? Sa chopano enya day. Maybe that question. Sa die we no enya day. Yatiam ye bo nipa 82. Nipa 82 or 30 miles south. Did the president, the then president, can and another Dankwa Akufo-Addo condemn me yana? The then president or condemning? Did he condemn this? Did Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo nipa 8 bo mutu or 30 miles south no? Na only Ghana. I was West Wagon. Ye botu pepe mo obi nine etu kan na waya pate. Obi shiri ni nua. Did the president condemn it? Ye bo Sam George live on camera. Ekwe free man e bono. How Kumsin deserve this? Ye kan okra nkyere maame no Ghana nya ne dia. How Kumsin enya ne dia. after say on beka we say man panyini patcho how akum say grant interview tie de okan tie how akum say na nkasa tie o say abrekuma north run ono how akum say na jitu mu say ampa or the pepper spray koi nanka by election yeah Obretuoba we are going to exercise our franchise. We are just going to exercise our franchise. Say Ghana for ye ko choose a leader a yabato anka we sadie we ebesimu say adie we ebesimu say but okono o the pepper spray kwa, and you know what was your intention of going with pepper spray? Why did you intend to go with a pepper spray? Say you were using it for a self-defense. In what way? Now, because you know what you were going there to do. Do man paying me patch over when you're there? Eh? Adiwe, man paying on my patch over when you're there. Ah, man paying me cut there for home. Chopper no can say. Was you intended going there with pepper spray? Huh? Mami gadi ye tumu for se munyai galamsey na musi munyai. That I down a boam na minye no free osisi e. Ye tumu for Ghana ha se munyai galamsey tu musi munyai. Ene ukọ atemwanji. Atemwanji. Me no ka say nipa 20. Asase abua kato mu so ma mu fo ewu. Ye tumu for se galamsey munya illegal mining munyai. But you have decided not to stop. Atemwanchi. Enipa mako 20. Asase abuo kumomo. Abuo gomo so a yayi mu fo omawu. Emu 20 da so sha asase na se. Ya so odini se nipa. Ya so odini too much. Nipa ya so odene. That time the video ni ma fato so mam no mo we. Ni entie de si wo ho. Atemwanchi. Nipa 20 galamsey. Once we are trying to fight galamsey, people are still being stubborn and fighting galamsey. Atemwanchi ya. Nipa 20 asase ebu akumomo. Eastern region, Atimwanchi. A Kumomo. They have been trapped under the under Galamsey pit. Munyai Galamsey no, Munyayo. Now, still aswarding recalcitrant. And still na yenya JC Bejai. And we are there. And yes, I did. Galamsey kum nipa, the BI say Galamsey, amine bukum nipa, and so still people will still go there. The government have put up a lot of initiatives. Eti Galamsey nem kwa na oya benye scanner. Yeah. But the government have put up a lot of initiatives. Ah, we are Ghana ni bebuna. Capitalize and then say your friend say, why here for? They were doing recruitment. They were doing recruitment for your friend say prison assistants, police assistants. Ghanaian youth should capitalize on that. We want quick money and we are killing ourselves. Eti now nipa nsia the nipa duonu 20 na Galamsey asase na buagu omoso no. Ya tumo for me da se data. My ntie de si wo ho. My ntie sound no bra sisi.
Ebi krampo ekofie na hwe enhua da hanoma abusuafo hwa a ese wanchi ane eweyo na ohwe enipa wa ha ebi krampo ekofie na hwe enhua da hanoma amuna no abu akata nipa so enhua na se a ara ho na so far no de information a ba ha yenya no se nipa be text video omo amuna ni mu a yentumi enyi wo nti wa machine ye ma o san sure bi na ships bi nso bɔ nsuo no bi a sisɛ no ayɛ awerɛhosɛm kɛseɛ ɛwɔ wɔnkyi anom a yɛn nyinaa yɛdi ho abobo awerɛho yɛyɛ nipa bɛyɛ fɔ so fa baako pɛ no n'ahome no ɔmo kyerɛ mu a ɛyɛ iye kakra na mmiɛnsa no aka no deɛ ɔmo nyinaa afiri
nti this is what we are calling. We should fight this galamsey yin free. Na intimi mwa. Neta, yanko abrikumansem nana minority na sa ka asem bi ho na men clear no free o kwekwa no de galamsey ni betwam. Emergency one am de betwam. Minority for no press conference to moye na no. They have said something about Hanabisu and Malik Basentali. Na men clear no free o. Na afi yenwura mu o. Men inflation in front na yenwura mu energy minister come awadi ne no. Na afi yem bobo bi na omuntie na yendwedwedwam na yen sorry so yendwedwam na yenko na minority caucus minority women caucus in parliament asa kasameda say na omo kasa omo so den omo Dr. Hannah Malik Basanteli has disqualified themselves from holding public office by endorsing Abrikuma North Rand violence. Then omo ye then omo endorse them. Malik Basanteli went there to campaign and he called for his boys 5K men Nemra. Nobody saw Malik Basanteli fighting. Nobody saw Malik Basanteli inciting anybody. Malik Basanteli and show and you see this Abrekuma violence course on all. Let's make it clear for people to understand. Abrekuma violence at time and how Kumsen enko the elections were going on peacefully till how Kumsen call how Kumsen who wasn't a polling station agent, even the party itself, the party as NPP now that is why they questioned, they call a Free to disciplinary committee to answer some questions. That is why they call a Free to answer some questions at the disciplinary committee of a Pacho and Ra. Say, when new party name Raso. And the party itself told you that they are not taking part. So our BCU went, our commission went there on her own risk. And one going there with that pepper spray in mind. On your police station agent, on your candidates. And to where they go instruct you be. Huh? Malik Basanteli didn't do anything. One, Hanabisu. That's about Kahedo. I am not seeing anything wrong with the statement of Hanabisu. That Hanabisu video no kakrebi mesrew and then may house of Facheme. Hanabisu video no ho. Nanka yentie na samo kan no. Me ba na mabe the energy minister the na wuram near sorry yentie Hannah ne nsem a okan no Hannah nsem a okan no say Hannah asem a okan no was he inciting or endorsing violence etobre bia niam bi wa yenyi politics ni mfrim ni yenyi politics na akata yani no emfam free o na entimi moa na entimi moa si etimi sa politics na ewom no efiri ho ni etimi ya ebeboaye na bibia so etimi akoso cause asema Hannah kan no there was nowhere Hannah eka se obi nkoko ntokwa asema Hannah kan nyina ne se me se director guso hwehwe ohu a obem yetie but ye beto aso akọ ye kona no eba mema motie Hannah nsem na okan no na wahu se Hannah na sem a okan no was she inciting anybody? And I say, asem na eba en wo ka bi. Hanabisu asem okan nyina ne say. One, aya ye maame how akumsen ba na oba ho no. First of all, oba ho ye bo akumsen ne dis ye bo no because one oba ho in her own risk because oba no kuta pepper spray and oduru na there is a peaceful election until so obeduru ho. Now the intention of holding pepper spray and I was unfeeling sorry. Man da any given day say evia obeka say bia or sorry say ya bo maame no or say unfeeling sorry man da krokra da Cra that because we deserve it. What happened? No. Now, Oka we na on ofri on oko and okoye nadi. You cannot tell you. Oh, I was looking for it, but I think say me. I think I'll get it. I have those videos here. If I get it, I'll send it to you later. I remember that I was have videos in Ewa Anum say that Mary. Okay. Okay. Ora maminko aso nya adwuma minya. Eti wan sheda anya na dwen. Asem o kan ya ba akopɛ sɛ how akum say on the onso so the air koso no onso so ntokwa so. But how akum say ne there o deserve it. And me any given day I will say how akum say defend. Do you know the people that our Kumsin have, I mean, cause pain to? Unim Crawford how Kumsin ayo mo money? Huh? Unim Crawford how Kumsin? Amo mako him. Have you checked that? Why rest again? And Crawford how Kumsin do my farmer name? Now, yes, all way for one sir, one show dear. Because different, how I come say nanka say num to chere say enya electric te wo ho ne bo no and enya easy for but people from Kaswa eti Kaswa for na me no. We are not supporting election violence, but when you call for violence, violence will visit you. And that Malik Basantali how akum say Dr. Anabisu na yen resign yen omumfru anaso omon resign no, they don't qualify no. We sat here in Ghana that we saw a certain MPB meeting. Nobody. Yetiam obi ka che say all die be die yen hu he. Yetiam obi ka che say ya kire mbibi ketu bi wati wa resign. We are all condemning election violence. But se nipa bi di to me show monsem. So we would talk and we would do things on our own. Like people will show you power. When did they start attacking our Kumsin? Or two pepper spray anyway, you know. And I wanted to go to a goalkeeper. Let me just a video now. I've got to the world. Or to a goalkeeper. I can't even go down rough because. But you're too free here. A buy, no. Nenye easy. But you're too free buy, you know. Vradi Yesu. Aha! Hebi, what the heck? Because all right, I carry a recap. Oh, TikTok putting them in your move on, Jimmy. You better say, if you have when you be here, why? Wow, a lot of numbers on TikTok. Wow. Ya bishiramu mama we TikTok digina ya bishiramu ya we try say mama when you be here TikTok for digina enti ha ayi aha na ya me fe no ya akori ni ya ta wale ko etire kakra akori be go da o akori ni enti you see o ma mi na che wo ba bi akwa ni gina o to ne ho na. You see, pepper spray on, spray. Even the police that was standing there, be affected with the pepper spray. And so you see what the police were. Police that person, mame. Police in no jina ono. Ha, sa do kura ballot box and they drew a jina. Very good. Sa police wo mo ono a. Omo we ne mo na baso. Obi a drink or director. And to kwane kosu nya no protected the ballot akọ o ma ankrofo ato no. Say oh je video ni di na waso upon the air kosu nyina no na on pese ballota amanfo me da se ballota amanfo akaste no ebe sei ballot no ebe firi ho ana ebe hwe aguama na sei. So the police were protecting the votes. That is the important thing. Say police ni omo hwehwe ne mo na baso because he protected the sovereignty of the people. The power of the people. Because the one protector, Kebia Kaman for Bekuntokwa, a crash ballot box in Amanesha Guamabia, the ballot vote casting in at Ababonting. But he was protecting it because that was important. And how Kumsen. And how Kumse pepper spray important at that time. But the ballot box was important. Picture and come pepper. Very, very white. See, where people were rushing, he was there protecting the ballot box. Where move? That's how my video name correct. Where move inch when they were scattering the EC setup. Now the police was protecting the ballot box because that is the will of the people. That is the will of the people. When move 1 inch, or protected the ballot box. That's when I see you freeze, mommy. I am conflation. No, yeah, but test the cacraba, come on, feel like a crow. Aquanin to hono, and to hono. Gany! I go up in my way. I go up when you got TikTok for Monka from when you be home, Monka from Mary at say, oh, yeah, Mary her live. Yes, a lot of people are on the live of on TikTok. And if Facebook, they say live, YouTube, live, and I say TikTok, no, Obretuoba official. And on Facebook, no, ETE3. And I face so YouTube, no, ETE3 live. Ubia share and yasem to Akana. Inflation. And then Ghana Statistical Service for Eddie Ababa Beto Abonting. It just said the producers' price inflation. Now in June, in May 2025. May 2025. Now it's 10.1%. And now me no can say June. Etimia tiaba 5.9%. The producers' price inflation. Omo producing niema ye koto. Say bi omo ye niema, omo ye niema no. You say over Ghana ha. Now first in May May no, na 10.1%. In June about 5.9%. And don't forget the IMF have predicted say yetimija ye niema ye said ye konu yana. Ghana will go on a single decade, which is 8% inflation. Yama bino abaso ewo quick one kakrebi na menkle eno emfiri honum na yenko. Now energy minister Rika Kacho said the government has taken it upon with an initiative say obey accountability to the people. Now meno ka say uremwa the government is about to read its media review budget. On the 24th of July 2025. After my birthday, some few days. My birthday China my birthday, which is on the 17th of July 2025. And my birthday China. My birthday ne kama China. Director Pius ne Director Imadek, so be deep birthday in a strong cocra. Yes, that Collins that they say Munano, a bit deep birthday in a strong con, Nabi Biaswet to me, a party Chinano, a birthday program, no any bay. Nabi Biaswet to me, because a Chinano, as a yen and as a message, yes. Nessa Dieta Mujina Metina, hey, we are 2 birthday, Mamma, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to TikTok phone in any Facebook phone, YouTube phone in you sing happy birthday to me now. Maka insurance ma to my brother na bibiazo etibiako that I was na yanko catch them okay presidency aye adiebi now it is for the budget for the media review budget so far ejuma omaye na nano Monday the interior minister eteki ne 10 MEBM and then energy minister no ekoye. Now, energy minister call no ko di nkomo. Wadi nkomo bebre. Nkomo no di no. Komo ben. Energy minister Akojina, yes. I said the presidency communication present government accountability series with Honorable John Abulai Jinapo, MP, Minister for Energy and Green Transition. And then a ball left in Pepe and Obejina all can obey energy minister. Niema wo ho ne niema wa obeto ye ene de wa ye so far on enam ne so as energy minister aban na ye so far. Energy minister din sem tutu da. Na one obeka ECG ho asem. Also the cabinet has approved privatization, the private sector participation in ECG's distribution network to increase revenue and improve efficiency. Mache makada da wofia say ECG yet the man ankran be hwe ye because a government state property, government owned property nintino. Now ama obia ye de ope wo ho, but yet the man private entity. Now the government have the majority share. Me to Kofo Ghana Telecom, Emma Vodafone, na Omodema Telecel for no. Na Ghana Foka, but Ghana still have majority shares. And then Ghana Commercial Bank, Yadama private entity, Ghana still have majority shares. ADB Agricultural Development Bank, Yadama private company, Ghana still have majority shares. Airtel Tigo, Yadama private company, Ghana still have majority shares. At ECG, Eka ECG for over the period needs to be privatized. See a privatizing ECG ebe boye aso mine na eni atimi akonwa mo mahwe ECG ni ye na o matimi ahwe ECG no eyie ehun se da bi ECG ni ye hwe ni ya ebe boye aso mine ye hwe ECG ya afi sika enwunu fa ba bia nei minu mienu ti wono ma aban ni ka kire ye se now I was what year 1 CD ko tuaka eda ECG hono yen tuasa because ade ankomo ton mai omo no awiansa no maton amaye enkane an yetuaska wie yetuaska ansa ne akwakwa akoje no ene san kane anankasa ekasa da ho eka eda ho e was yekotua na saka no eno ene e problem se ya obia eka ho asem saka ne ni problem no ena yese ye ka ho asem enti ECG yema ankran nyuma meso mane nya PDS scandal ni bi PDS de ni bi mane nya saa because ekoye PDS de ni bia now Ghana be lose sika bebre so the government should sit down open tender. Even local investors for person mubabe sombia, we should give them have a good memorandum of understanding negotiations with them, and they take over ECG so that they can do good mobilization and revenue collections. So they buy sika a draining for ECG no and draining BM. This that have been approved by cabinet. Mama manen konkoye abusuan chemfani bi. Asa ya na abusuana fetire na enkrofo bia wa ban mu PDS obekaya na ye wo banti akufo adunia banti ene ayi gabi ochire da akomu nyina ewo ayi PDS board so Williams akufo adumu nyina PDS board ayi friends this man Asante Bedi Atuo the secretary to the president na omu nyina the PDS board so they were the people fronting PDS. Enti ma emane go koyesa. It's abane se or they ma private sector but on tongue but or they ma private sector ba be so ma ye ni ya. It is a good call in the right direction. Osa ka say biem. Na edi asem no sa kan. The energy minister sa kan asem foforo. Nkoma odi ye ni nyina na ede. Enti no PDS PDS scandal yempe biem wo Ghana. I say they ba be call come private entity. Ye na privatization. Ni ya ni be ba ye ho so apɛ. Na ubo se aban na nkrofo no ma for me company. Yes ye de ama wo mu. Se omu na enye. Eno betimi do hawa bre asoman. Nti assistant now the country needs to sit down, find a proper way and find solution to this problem. And that is privatization. Young farmer and they should collect our revenue so that we can put them in check. The government should be the greatest shareholder of it. But Yema, the private entity, regulate ECG for us. ECG care da ono. Ano thing. ECG aboka 56 billion. Enu chi na na ye gye 1 cedi levy. Edi akwa kutua. 1 cedi levy. Edi akwa kutua. Na energy minister sa kasai. Energy minister esa kasai. Na osedei. Energy minister say government is working on solar projects to produce electricity, daylight use and hydropower for night. Asem we here there. See, the pa. I am a desert. Masu cry me hene. Asem dey me there. I say government is working on solar project to produce electricity for daytime use and hydropower for night. Now, Ghana, the hydropower, and there is pressure on it. Akoso mono pressure was so. And the energy minister say, "Abina in Ajo said debut. Eduru we are anopania we are na. Ewiani botugu kwa. Eti ewiani we can make good use of it through the solar. Eti abani say oba be solar na edi ewia anopetu ewia no eti miama yenkanea through the solar. Anopetu ewia na mayenkanea through the solar. Na enyumere no so ya store hydro energy no that there will be no pressure on it. Eti anopana factories any companies ebia omoye adwuma omoje like they will be using the hydro eti ewia no ene be ma yetumi ewia no ene de ahoden ne bepa. The pressure will leave the hydro. This is a good initiative because people are making good use. Oko other countries, to say Rwanda, Oko baby to say your friend say this country only Ghana independence pay. Oh, Malaysia is now transforming everyday life. They are using hydro. They are using solar energy to power their lights and their do generations of light. Go to other advanced countries. That is what they are doing. Solar energy. And this is a good initiative. And when we do this, the solar will save our energy sector. The solar will save the energy. Now, fuel. I was here gas. But this time we will need the sunlight to produce. This is a good initiative. Say omokano ombeye ne sa ebeboaye asomai na bibia so ati akoso. The energy minister asa kasabiem. Energy minister say aban no asase e di 23,500 solar street lights. E di aba. Enti eye solar and Kenya de Bababo street light. Eti now we are not going to produce hydro energy for the street light again. Eti ebe kate grade no by 300 megawatts. Eti street light wa Ghana hanyina no si eti be the 23,500 street light solar street light be bo anwode na ebe jade ama ya grade na ye grade ni tamde ma street light ne nko ano aya 300 megawatts. The solar system needs to start. This one too is a good initiative. Osaka said, I say, government launched 85 million renewable energy project for islands communities. Government launched okay. As the government launched 85 million renewable energy projects for islands community. Enkura ewo ensuo nsuo so. Enkuro onse ewo nkuro bi wa ewo nsuo so. Enkuro bi wa ewo nsuo so. Saa enkuro na ewo nsuo so. Nsuo ho omo ne from islands no. O say Abani the sika $58 million. Eba be a renewable project, a renewable energy project. Ade it is solar. Solar is a renewable energy project. They are not going to depend on our hydro. They are not going to depend on our grid. But Aban is special one, a renewal, and the breeze of the water, that power. No? And it will also cut the extension. Into our island, so there was by force, it me lay wires, and it's or say every community that is on an island, we are going to see to it say, Sa community, we will do something to help them out. We will do something to to let them understand, to cut them. Which is a project this is a clap for the government. And also wadi hu komo ewo ho. Wasaka se biem. O se ECG yenton ye. Amanfo akeka se ye beton ECG. Ye beton ECG. Ye beton ECG. Kole. Ye beton ECG no a but ECG yenton ye TV ni mame. Ye beton ECG. Ye beton ECG but ECG yenton ye. Yenton ye. ECG eda so ye adwuma. Eye aban dia na emum oma ankorankora ena abamu bi oma ankorankora ena aba be ka ho no ma hwe na bibia so atimi akoso yeti ECG energy minister akasa yenton ye osa akasa osi we are setting up a committee to renegotiate existing power purchasing agreement with the independent power producers. Womo mama yen kanea no omoton kanea nyinama hoden de maye no o se enhyehyeye aban dada no mokoye no san hyehyeye no emu odene etu wo matena se apa abedwakuo fofra wo mo esa ne wo mo kwa akotena na o mahwe na enkanea na o moton maye no o mama ye enkanea no ehun hyehyeye fofro ne enhyehyeye wo no ya sa akon fofro so de be betimi aboaye as oman. We need to renegotiate the IPPs. Independent power producers, we need to negotiate, we renegotiate them. And also, Aban Wakan Wasem. Also, fuel supply for power plants has been stabilized to use consistent power supply. And fuel ani yeden power yen kanyan. He say osi e jina ama yen kanyan no e jina ye pa yen kanyan asem no e ho aye dina aye kama e wo ho no ma. And also so waka ho asem and also ewo ho. Obianos independence power producers has received payment of half of 2025 half of 2025. Enti afi we no e ka ye de independent omoma yen kanea no energy minister say ye tuam half e de ama wo mu na okan sa asem no yen kotie se de okan no ewo ho no na afi wususu enya bitie na bibia so etibi koso ye pa ewo hono ma enya se keto akra ti odisan komo no ewo hono ma I don't know say eno odi no yenkotie se de oka sansem no ekotie ba na afi ye dwedwam na wo so atimi atibi na bibia so atimi akoso ye pa say ena the energy minister ekan.
A couple of weeks ago we launched our EV promotion program so that these EV vehicles would depend on solar for charging. I commissioned the first one at the Energy Commission, and as part of government efforts, we are importing the first EV vehicles for government agencies. So very soon you will see ministers driving EV vehicles. We'll roll it out to other departments, and heads of agencies, some of who are here, would be driving EV vehicles powered by solar power. We will, in collaboration with the private sector, extend it to commercial drivers and other users so that EV vehicles would become a norm as far as the nation is concerned. This year, the ministry is developing a 5-year strategic document for the implementation of renewable energy and our green transition agenda. This will serve as a blueprint to guide us so that Ghana can make strides when it comes to renewable energy.
And you know, say na energy minister no ekano ewo hono ma o chire mu say Ghana ye hwe say independent power producers no ye no be di nkomo na afi no o matete niema o ma ya negotiate niema na bibia so atimi akoso ye pa ewo na energy minister no sa chire mu eka say government e de niema gu akwema niema government ne de agu akwam no ene de hia osisese no government appointees nyina no omo ba be use electric vehicle wo honom government appointees daro ba be use electric vehicle la eno no waka ho asem wo honom se government appointees nyina be use electric vehicle enche kra no ye be start am se omu use ene no omo ntofu obiem because aban na hye se ye mo fuel allowances bia biem no eno no waka ho asem eno so wa hanum se ya eno ka ho asem anti no eno a odi nkomo kasai o kire de ba bebrebu niam o mo de agu akweba ebeboa ye energy sector ro na bibia so atibi akoso ya eno nkomo no wadidia ena ochem o see ECG is grappling with huge debt total to 67 billion Ghana cedis eka ewo ECG nko ano 67 billion and that ECG it needs privatization ewo honoma eno so ehun nkomobo ewo hanum se ya wadi hun nkomo ewo honoma na osaka government has repositioned the energy sector eno so hun nkomobo enso ewo ha eno okana eno no yenkonko tie eno kakra emra government has repositioned the energy sector say wama energy sector no etina ne naso agina yie pa ama niema ekoyi edema the energy sector enye asem keto akra na say ana odi sa nkomo no ho no ma na enye asem keto akra nti komo no wadi ni ye say aban ne baaye no ode niema toto akwam ede niema gu akwam ama niema agina yie ewo ho no ma enye asem keto akra nti the energy sector itself no because of aban no ede niema gu akwam ti no said na atofo ma na apro atete ampansam no say wama na timi agina ne naso afa ne ntoma pa ede afira wama na timi agina ne naso ama niema timi akoso yie asese no ababe gina yie ya reposition no first na e wo impose but say ya reposition to the better side of it say na odisa anko
production had peaked at 71 million but declined over the past 5 years to about 48 million barrels. This clearly showed that the sector was on a downward trend. However, as a new government, we recognize that these challenges did not only pose as a difficult situation, but presented opportunities for us to transform the energy sector into one that is robust, resilient, and more importantly, green. We immediately set about addressing these issues through a multi-pronged approach. Firstly, we took steps to deal with the short-term challenges by stabilizing the grid, as well as pursuing medium to long-term investments in generation, transmission, and distribution sector, whilst addressing petroleum sector-related challenges. Under the able leadership of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, we engage investors in the upstream sector and pursued reforms in the downstream sector to address the dwindling fortunes in our exploration and production drive, whilst bringing about overall efficiency in the downstream sector. I am happy today to announce to you, members of the press, that these policy interventions are beginning to show positive strides and positive trends. The government has taken decisive steps to reposition Ghana's energy sector as a reliable engine of economic growth, industrialization, and social development.
No way. Tiro sa ana etete enkoma energy sector ene obegina ya odiye. The energy minister Yera John Abulai Jenapo etibi eba ya obedi ede kire ye eno no say ye energy sector no o kirema afane ntoma pefura niema etibi akoya efiri na kono be say yes ye energy sector no etumpon na ekononim e wo bibia mu a ebebo ama niema so etimi akoko yeti Ghana. They say Ghana has been positioned very well, and the energy sector has been positioned very well at Enya Semketo Accra. Now, eno ene wajina simpie so odi aba betutu dwa wama Ghana for ya hodaso ani daso say yen kania ne begina so. They say san kania dum no ebi emmebie because omo de nhyehyɛ papa egu akwemu a eno ebetimi aboaye as oman ewo hono ma na bibia akoso. And ECG medical aka ye farmer private entity na omo regulator bani nya a lot of shares in it na yɛntimi nyɛ na bibia so ntimi nkɔ so yie paa na bibia so ntimi enye fine. The energy sector needs a lot because eno ene ye ɔman no ani nkane agina so a ɛbɛboa ama 24-hour economy na aban ne pɛso de ba no etimi aye adwuma yie na bibia so etimi akɔ so the government needs to do that work. The first 3 cabinet minister he appointed attorney general, the finance minister, the energy sector minister, because that are the key areas of a government and of a country. Without light, transformation cannot be happen. Without light, agri sector cannot work. Without light, trade and industry cannot work. Without light, all sectors will be doomed and nothing will move. It's the energy minister no and come about. If this is what the government is saying, and it's any man government we expect that Ghana should thrive and give a positive out of the energy sector as an energy minister for energy and green transition. Maybe be also intimate and cost what the government is putting in place is the best. Now, as usual, I'm a messenger. Anyway, I came to deliver a message. It's asked for you to decide on your own. Sunday, NPP4 National Delegates Conference. Let's see what will come out of it. Medical catcher, what is happening? They are going to amend their Article 5 of their Constitution. Now, for why did the Electoral College, I want the MCs, former appointees, Council of Elders, any former MPs, former ministers, said we met to Abanafe, police station, executives, to Monday, Bako, something like that is what they're going to do. Akwetia also by elections so honma and you be the home come or china nyame pa the birthday edition of the show. Me akasa me birthday. You be the birthday no and I treat everybody to join. Me and I enjoy the hands. Ni intimi the birthday no na birthday ni nyepe. I'm just a messenger to deliver a message. Me did Obretuoba na ko free. But if I said I can see my team ni nyina. Mr. Imadek china ye me birthday. Director china ye me birthday. Mr. Pius china ye me birthday. Director Asian china ye me birthday. Kole china ye me birthday. Sa Cobra china ye me birthday. Omega china ye me birthday. China in the birthday no na bibia so entimi enko so ye pa nyankopo sha na onti na ni monchiro china nyame pa ibeshia. I came to deliver a message. God be with you. Tomorrow we shall meet.
Catholic, do you have E-levy on your paper? You say you are Catholic. Proof. Do you have any E-levy on your paper? Wobo. Once again, if I may borrow, the strong and venerable Minister, what is no.
This is one so more 182 MPs, including Ogan A+, or non kita degree or chroma ultimate training. Breaking news from Parliament, and they say, and this 182 MPs, 65 MPs, I support to say, they know, yem passing 117 MPs, including some George, against the passage of the anti-gay bill. Under President John Dramani Mahama watch, gave for again independence at the Independence Square. It gave for bag, gave for coffee or man. Duncan Williams in the Frefre say, and my opposition phobia and for press and meto must say, woman condemn on the Frefra suffer for and that suffer for me and sat and our friend said Duncan Williams called them. Some woman.